of War! Now this I am really excited for. I got the outfit, I got the axe to, bring the good juju. We gotta, bring as much good luck, good energy as we can, because I really want this to be good. We got ourselves a new trailer. Oh, man. I wonder, what can they even show, because I'm sure they want to avoid heavy spoilers, but, I don't even know what to expect. Maybe we'll see some more of the realms, I guess, because they did confirm, I think, that we're going to go to, every single realm in this game. So, I guess they could show new enemy types or something. But, you know what? I can keep talking about it all day long, or we can just go right into it. Let's go right into it, and boom. Blood and gore, intense violence, strong language. Great. I noticed nothing sexual, so there's still no sex minigame.
Everyone keeps secrets.
Atreus. Ah, got some power from his mom or something.
It's the only way to protect the ones we love.
Okay. Yeah, Kratos seems sad about something. Alright. Probably gonna be later in the game or something.
I know you.
Oh, yeah.
God killer.
Oh, we finally hear Tyr talk. Kingslayer. Oathbreaker.
Is it a god of war?
Oh, we're fighting light elves now. Nice. And Tyr's dragging one.
You don't really want war. Do you, Kratos?
Got another god?
All that blood on your hands.
Were those Spartans?
Your son's
Or...
hands.
Okay, what do we get?
You will not tell me.
I can't talk about
Something
it,
there.
but I just need you to trust me.
Oh, he's keeping something from Kratos now.
But you don't believe in any of it.
And still I follow.
Yeah, because he trusts his son. Is that the mistletoe that killed Balder? Were you keeping that around?
Who's keeping you safe?
Wonder how Freya feels about that.
To protect me.
Oh, he loves his
Sorry about
dad.
that.
Oh! What? Oh, shit! Oh, shit, more Valkyries!
Death can happen.
Okay, so some Valkyries are still loyal to Odin, it seems. I wonder if one of those is Thrud. That would be cool. Damn, we're fighting dinosaurs. We're back at Helheim. Nice, okay. Looks like we're back at Alfheim. I can see the light in the background. Fighting another one of those Quayat-looking enemies. Another kind of iron here. Oh, we're grappling again! Nice, like the old games. Another dinosaur thing. Whoa, that's a new attack. This is too much. What is that? Some rune? The fire? There's too much going on. I can't keep up.
Who kills without cause.
Oh. Who are we carrying? That's not Atreus. It's too much. I can't keep up. Wait.
Fate only binds.
Wait, is this going where I think it's going? Yeah! The wolves are actually Skull and Hati! I knew they were named that, but I wasn't sure.
Necessary.
Oh, the mermaid, Light of Alfheim. What looks like a nest and a giant jellyfish. Building a bond? Okay, I'm guessing Tyr won't trust us. Oh shit! Fight with Thor! Oh shit! I can't keep up! It's too much going on. Oh my god. I noticed Thor, snapped the hammer back, whereas Kratos just, does the hand thing. That's kind of cool. I like the idea of Thor, throwing Mjolnir and then, hey, get back here. Okay, that was pretty epic. Yeah, the outfit and the axe, it worked. That is so cool. All right. Alright, wow. Yeah. Honestly, so much going on, I couldn't keep up. So I'm just gonna go through this a little bit at a time and, give you my thoughts as we go. Probably pause here and there. But yeah, a lot going on. A lot of cool stuff going on. So yeah, here we have Atreus. It looks like he's using some power. He probably has the same power his mom had. Maybe he's leaving a handprint or something. I don't know. I really hope we see Faye in this game. That would be really cool. So yeah, there's that. And then we've got Kratos, just coming back. This doesn't look like their house. I think this is a different house. But yeah, and you can see the axe still has, the upgrade pattern on it that, Brock and Sindri put on it. So that's cool. And yeah, Kratos looks kind of sad, like something just happened. And he's just like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It seems like that's what's going on here. Oh, did you know Santa Monica made this? And yeah, we got Kratos freeing Tyr. And Tyr apparently knows who Kratos is, so that's interesting. I mean, it makes sense. Like, Mimir knew who the Ghost of Sparta was, so, you know, Mimir and Tyr. I'm actually really looking forward to Tyr and Mimir interacting in this game, because I imagine those two would, you know, have a lot to talk about. Alright, so, yeah. And then Tyr, this is interesting, Tyr's with us as we, like, traverse around. Now, you know what I think would be really cool? Like, is Tyr gonna, like, join our party? Are we going to be fighting alongside both Atreus and Tyr throughout the game? Like Kingdom Hearts, like our Donald and Goofy? Like maybe Tyr doesn't fight at first, but maybe later in the game he'll start fighting alongside us. It looks like we're in Alfheim, because yeah, there's a statue of an elf and we're fighting. It looks like now we're fighting light elves, and we still fight dark elves as we saw earlier. So that's pretty awesome. And now this is interesting. Atreus, I'm guessing this is another Norse god. Could this be Odin? It's not really how I picture Odin. I picture Odin with, like, the full hair and very long beard and everything. But I guess they do have a lot of that in this game with, like, Thor and Tyr and Mimir. So maybe they're trying to make Odin stand out but still look like an old guy. So that would be an interesting take. I really hope Hugin, Munin, Gary, and Freki, like, when we fight Odin, I really hope they're part of the fight. That would be really amazing. Now here... Well, I thought those were Spartans at first, but now I'm seeing the runes over here, so maybe they're Norse in some way. Is this some other prophecy, or is this like Atreus planning? This realm looks very jungle-ish, and I know we're going to all the realms, so this could be Vanaheim. Maybe we go to Vanaheim, and maybe that's where we fight all these, like, crocodile, dinosaur-looking enemies. I really wonder what this is here. Maybe this is what Atreus isn't telling Kratos about. It's cool to see Atreus, like, and Kratos' bond has really built. Like, Atreus is really trying to protect Kratos, and Kratos is trying to, like, follow Atreus and help him. It looks like we've got, like... Oh, actually, I think this is... I was gonna say this might be another prediction thing, but now I'm seeing... So, like, here we have Yggdrasil, and here we have, like, a realm crossed out. Is there any more of that? I can't see... I thought I saw another one, but it looks like we got a plan here. Like, we've got a Norse god captured, it looks like, chains, and then we've got him free with, like, the two wolves, Skull and Hati, and we've got some more Yggdrasil stuff going on. It's hard to figure out exactly what's going on there, but pretty cool. And now we've got... It looks like Atreus is trying to talk to Freya here, and she's like, "Why do you still have the mistletoe that killed my son, you asshole? Oh, it's a trophy. I'm very proud that I killed your son." I still wonder how Atreus got that scar. Did they ever reveal it? Now, this is really interesting. We're fighting more Valkyries. Now, what I really want to happen, I really want this to happen, because we fought Magni and Modi already, and we're going to fight Thor in this game. I want Thrud. Please put Thrud in the game. Thrud is both the name of a daughter of Thor and the name of one of the Valkyries. Personally, in my own headcanon, I like, you know, both those Thruds are the same Thrud. Like, one of the Valkyries is Thor's daughter, so I'm really hoping we get that, like maybe you can say that since Freya's not the current Queen of the Valkyries, and the other Queen of the Valkyries is no longer loyal to Odin, maybe, you know what I think would be really cool? Odin has now made Thrud the new Queen of the Valkyries, and Thrud is leading these Valkyries who are, like, loyal to the Allfather and trying to defeat Kratos. I think that would be an awesome plot point. And, like, so we have to defeat Thrud, and then either Freya or the other queen, I can't remember her name, like, will take over, like, as the Queen of the Valkyries and lead them against, like, Asgard. Now, one of the big questions is, where are we right now? This doesn't look like Yggdrasil, because we've been in Yggdrasil, and the background looks very different. It could be a realm tear. This does look a little like the material in the realm tears. I personally think it could be Ginnungagap, which is just the void, like, that, you know, was before the realms. So, could be that. That would be pretty cool. Maybe Ragnarok. Maybe, since, like, this is God of War Ragnarok, maybe this is after Yggdrasil is destroyed by Hraesvelgr and Nidhogg, and, like, this is what's left afterward. That could be really cool. But God, this is looking amazing. Are we gonna fight two Valkyries at once now? That ought to be something. Yeah, and then we got, again, I think this is Vanaheim, and that's a dino thing. And we're back in Helheim fighting wights again. And then we're clearly in Alfheim. You can see the light in the background, and we're fighting dark elves again. So we're fighting both light elves and dark elves. Like, nobody is on our side. And we've got, like, what looks like a new kind of shield here. So I'm thinking, like, changing your shield will be a much more common thing in this game than it was in the last game. So that ought to be cool. I don't know what the hell... This thing gives me such Kwayat Akaname vibes. I'm sorry, I don't know what kind of Germanic or Norse creature this is supposed to be. I'm really looking forward to finding out, though. Like, it ought to be really awesome. And, yeah, here we're fighting what looks like some very elite kind of Einherjar. Now, it could be, like, you remember the Travelers from the last game? Maybe this is, like, the replacement for the Travelers now. Or maybe it's just another kind of Travelers or something. Or maybe they're just going to call it, like, an Einherjar Elite or something. Could be really interesting. And, yeah, he's got another type of shield during that fight. And here, we're grappling like we used to in the original games. That's really cool. And what are we fighting? It looks like some more Einherjar. Got some different types. I think I see a crossbow there, so that's interesting. Yeah. Fighting another... I think that's how they're going to set Vanaheim apart from Alfheim. Alfheim was a foresty elf place. I think they're going to make Vanaheim more of a jungly dinosaur place. So that's cool. That's a cool idea. I just wonder if these creatures are going to be based on any actual Norse mythical monsters, because I cannot place them for the life of me. And yeah, we've got some new type of attack where now with the Blades of Chaos we can grab rocks and throw them. And also we have Tyr talking about, like, have you ever actually been a proper god? Has anyone prayed to you or anything like that? You never really acted like a real god. And that's kind of true. The only stuff Kratos did as a god was go destroy cities, so yeah. And now, yeah, what is this? Like, we've got... If I had to guess, maybe it's like... I really hope we fight Surt in this game. That would be amazing. If I had to guess, it's like Surt or something has used runic magic to, like, bring the fire in Muspelheim itself to life. So that could be really cool. Like, we could, like, take a look-see. And, is that... it's weird. Like, I feel like that's the rune for water, but then why would it be on living fire? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not going to look it up right now. That would be cheating. Now this has me asking questions. He's covered in blood. He seems really bummed out about, like, what he's just done. And this is like a big dramatic monster who kills without cause. And this background reminds me of Freya's place. Are we going to kill Freya? Is that what he's upset about? Or, like, is he going to kill her boar Hildisvini, or is he going to kill her turtle? I don't know. Like, it looks like something very severe has happened here. Now, another thing here, who are we carrying? Like, what is this? And there's something going on in the background, and this dark elf just flies right over us. So, dark elves are fighting somebody, and Kratos is running out with them, and it looks like, see, like, this reminds me of Freya's magic. Is Freya trying to stop us from saving whoever this is? Like, who could this be? Like, I really want to see Freya's brother Freyr be in the game. That's another thing I really want, but we'll see. Now, this is interesting. See, we've got Skoll and Hati here, but then later on they're really big. And I have a theory about that, and I'll tell you when we get to where my theory takes place. Got some underwater stuff going on. I hope there's not a water level. Yeah, and then here's, like, the reveal that these are the actual Skoll and Hati from mythology, and here it seems Sol and Mani are hanging out together. Those are the sun and moon gods. And Skoll and Hati are, like, 4 times as big as they are when they pull the sled. Yeah, here's where my theory is. So you see, we're at the Light of Alfheim, like we were in the last game. Do you remember what happened when we went to the Light of Alfheim in the last game? Kratos went into it, and for him, he was only there for like a minute, but when he got out, apparently he had been gone for hours, days. They never said exactly how long, but it had been long enough for Atreus to kill dozens of dark elves. So he had been in there for quite a while. Here's my theory. We're going to go in there while Skoll and Hati are still, regular wolf size, and when we come out, a lot of time will have passed, and they'll be huge at that point. That's my theory, personally. I'm hoping, like, Atreus will go in with Kratos into the Light of Alfheim, and maybe, can we please see Faye? I really want to see Faye. I want to see what she looked like. It would have been really cool. And here we've got a mer person. This could be one of the children of Aegir and Ran, possibly. That's all I can think of. I would love to fight Ran. That would be amazing. Ran, for anyone who doesn't know, Norse goddess of drowning. She takes the drowned souls in her net and keeps them, so you don't want to drown in Norse mythology, basically. This looks like a nest. I'm wondering, is this where Hreisvelgr lives? Are we going to encounter also the three roosters that start Ragnarok? Because I think we encountered Nameless while we were in Helheim in the last game. So that would be interesting. We've got a giant jellyfish. It looks like we're in Alfheim, and I don't know, like, what else to think of that. Maybe this is just one of the creatures that peruses Yggdrasil. Like, we know there are 4 deer in Yggdrasil, and there's a squirrel, an eagle, and a serpent dragon. Yeah, and so earlier in the trailer, Tyr was talking a whole bunch of smack toward Kratos. But now they're, like, holding hands. So that makes me think that bond will build throughout the game, which is interesting because you remember, so in the first game, not technically the first God of War game, but in the last God of War game, like, it was very much about the bond between Kratos and Atreus and building that trust and building that loving relationship. But now that's established, and I don't think they want to just backtrack on that character development and make them mad at each other again. That would be stupid. So they've cleverly come up with, like, now it's going to be about Kratos and Tyr building trust together. That's very clever, and I'm looking forward to that. I like that. And now here we go, fight with Thor, and apparently their weapons are on pretty, like, evenly matched playing field. This ought to be interesting. Like, yeah. And yeah, Thor snapping back the hammer, and it comes back to him. Very nice, very cool. We haven't seen this outfit in any of the gameplay footage, though, so I don't know, like, what's gonna happen there. So yeah, I also really hope we can wield Thor. Not wield Thor, I'm an idiot. Wield Mjolnir at the end of the game. That would be really something. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all my thoughts on it. My best guess is we're going to be trying to start Ragnarok in this game. We're trying to start it. That's why Atreus is firing his arrow at Sol and Manny so that Skoll and Hati will chase them because they need Skoll and Hati to eat the sun and moon for Ragnarok to start. Now, we did see a little snippet a while ago of them encountering what looked like either Fenrir or Garm. I didn't do a reaction to that because that was only 10 seconds long and there wasn't really anything to say except, oh look, Fenrir's here. I was originally filming my reaction, but then I was like, oh, there's nothing here. So, like, I just didn't do anything with it. But yeah, we know some giant black wolf is in the game. I'm guessing it's Fenrir. I would love to see Garm in Helheim. That would be really cool, but I don't know. I don't know how they're going to make all of that work. Like, how are they going to even introduce Fenrir when, Atreus isn't old enough to be Fenrir's father yet? Like, Atreus is hanging out with his grandchildren, Skoll and Hati. They're children of Fenrir, for anyone who doesn't know. So I wonder how that's going to be dealt with. Maybe they're going to use some alternate version or alternate explanation. Or maybe they're going to do with what they did with Jormungandr, where they say, like, Fenrir went back in time or some shit. I really don't know. They've really, like, taken on a very unusual and difficult task by removing Loki from Norse mythology, basically, in order to make Atreus Loki. So I guess we'll just see what happens. But yeah, really cool trailer. Showed a lot. Showed a great amount of stuff. Like, I don't think anyone's complaining about this trailer. But I think that's about all I have to say about that. I am the Mythology Guy, and I do not know how to end videos.